Yo guys, it's Vin, and today we're going to be doing another ranked replay analysis. This one is about why I believe every Brawlhalla player should strive to do the bare minimum it takes to win a match. And this doesn't mean to not do anything, because of course you're just not going to build damage and you're not going to win if you don't do anything. What I'm really trying to say is you need to cut out as many unnecessary steps between you recognizing an opportunity to punish and actually punishing your opponent. The opposite end of this is doing too much. For example, doing too many dashes, using your dodge at the wrong time, and trying to attack when there really is no opportunity to. And in this match, a very concrete example is me and my opponent, we both dash spot dodge a lot for no reason. And in doing so, I'm one, locking myself in active frames where I can't punish them, and two, I'm actually opening myself up for him to punish me. Anyway, that's the whole premise of today's replay analysis. I hope you enjoy, I hope you learned something, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Now, again, this video is going to take literally forever if I dwell on absolutely everything that happens, so just know that me and this guy are making way more mistakes than I'm going to acknowledge, but we're just going to be talking mainly about the thought of pressing too many buttons and pressing the wrong buttons. So right here, I'm already pressing too many buttons. I fall down with a dare, right? And this guy has already dodged way past me. But here, this is the first thing you see. He dash spot dodges when he's already cleared the dare. This is a sign, when I see this, I think that this player is either, he's heard in a YouTube video that dash spot dodge is good, and he's using it as much as possible, and he thinks that just because you're on the ground and you get the dodge back really quickly, it's fine. But this is just wasted effort. If he dashed and he didn't lock himself in a dodge, he literally probably could have punished me with a dash sidelight if he was really, really quick. Now, again, I actually also pressed too many buttons. I end light right away because I thought he's going to try to punish me, but that's kind of because I was too focused on myself. I didn't realize that he did a dash spot dodge. Anyway, I dash up to him, and he immediately jumps and then sares. I don't know why he sared. I'm still on the ground, and I just missed my D-light. He's a little bit lucky that I missed my D-light, but it's okay. Now, he actually drifts past me, and I didn't think he was. I thought he was going to land right in front of me, so I turned around and end-lighted, and we both kind of look like idiots right now. We're just going to skip past this. What I do here is I pressure him with my movement. I dash jump over instead of dashing through him, because, if I dash through him, he could probably end-light me. But, again, this player burns his dodge for no reason. He's pressing way too many buttons. There's no reason to dodge here. And although I didn't need to dash past him and turn around and end light, I could have just end lighted right there. It doesn't really matter. I get the end light, and I know that I feel like because this player is using his dodge willy-nilly, I feel like he may spam jump or something, and he does, and I get a quick dash D-light. It's only been 8 seconds, and this player has already made 3 errors, which is dash spot dodging twice, and jumping out of this, that were pretty big. They lead to either big damage or big positioning. So, now, right here is another thing. He's playing scared. I don't know whether he feels scared or not, because, I can't tell, of course. I don't know this player. However, I know that subconsciously, he's definitely feeling something, because there's no reason to press the dodge key here. I literally jump, and I'm already falling down. Maybe I can see if I jump here, and he was closer to the ground, and we're both going to, right here, maybe, if he was closer, he could press his dodge. But I'm falling to the ground, and he uses his dodge upwards, which not only forces him in active frames, but it also prolongs his fall back to the ground to the weapon. Now, all I have to do is jump in air. This is my mistake. I D-light. If I was a better axe player, I would have definitely not let this wasted dodge this dodge go to waste. I would have jumped naired and then started the nair juggle. Instead, I D-light. There's no reason for me to end light there. I was kind of late on the reaction. But anyway, this is what I'm talking about. This player is kind of too focused on attacking me. He sees me whiff and he immediately tries to punish. Look how late he is. I miss my end light and there's a whole disconnect before he tries to dare me. And he immediately misses his dare, and he tries to end light right afterwards as a wake-up. There's many times where I wake up for no reason already. It's only been 11 seconds, and I've done this mistake a lot. But the difference is that I'm in a way better position to punish him. He misses the end light, even though I'm already in the air. There's no reason for him to do it, and I just fall with a free dare. Again, This player is pushing too many buttons. Why is he trying to run at me with the Sair when I have my dodge? I'm on the ground. He's just burning his options for no reason. I don't really know. He's probably just too focused on trying to even up the damage, or, again, trying to hit me in general. I turn around and light. I do a standard wake up read. He doesn't fall for it, and this is this is pretty stupid. So I literally just stand here. I was trying to test him. Now, something I've been doing in my own gameplay is trying to reduce the amount of buttons that I press and trying to be as efficient as possible. So I kind of just wanted to feel how this guy is playing, right? I literally do nothing. I was expecting a Sair, so I was gonna spot dodge, but I saw him not do it, and thank God I reacted accordingly, and I didn't spot dodge. But anyway, he dashes in front of me, right? So he could end light right here, right? If I spot dodge, it doesn't matter. It's a two-part move, so it will catch. However, he does a dash spot dodge when he's already through me. If you're going to dash spot dodge, it needs to be to avoid a move. I'm not throwing out anything here, so there's no reason for him to do that. He probably anticipated that I was going to hit him, which, you know, most players would. It's probably the most optimal thing for me to try to hit him right here. But if you were going to dash spot dodge, you would either need a bigger run-up or like a more of a runway to kind of like build up that momentum to bait out the end light for me. So he would have had to start the dodge here if he was going to dash spot dodge. But again, of course, he couldn't because he came from the air. Now, right here, again, like I said, he could have end lighted. If he had the platform on the ground, he could have built up some speed and then dash spot dodge through me here. But I don't do anything. He dash spot dodges way too late, and I just turn around and get a free end light. Right here, this is why I do wake up reads. He did a side light, and my really slow reaction time prevents me from connecting with an end light here or a side light, and he gets a D light that I didn't think would have hit, but it did. We're just gonna skip over that. That was just me falling asleep on the controller, I guess. Anyway, this player does a D light, he misses it or whatever. I don't even know what he did. Yeah, and he did a dare that, look at this. There's no way this would have connected ever. I would have, if I jumped into it, maybe. But you'll see throughout this whole match, this player is going for jump reads when I've shown no sign of jumping, especially towards the end of the match when he starts picking up spear more than hammer. Like I'm trying to say throughout this whole video, the whole premise of pressing too many buttons also correlates with the fact that you should, there's no reason to do more than what you see on the screen. If you see me on the ground and doing nothing, just punish me on the ground. If it doesn't work, then you can adapt. But why are you going for jump reads when I'm not jumping, right? I would have had to jump into that dare for it to hit, and I get a free D-light because I'm on the ground. Again, here, I'm pressing too many buttons. I dash spot dodge when he's has no sign of trying to attack me. I thought he was going to fall with the Sair, but then you got to realize that every time this player is in the air and he's running out of options, he uses his up dodge like he did before. There's no reason for me to dash spot dodge. I should have just delighted or something, or jumped in air. He falls with the Sair finally now that he's out of options, and I don't take advantage of it. My mistake. Okay, this moment is I spot dodge for like the 4th time for no reason this match. I actually say to myself in the actual recording that, oh, you gotta stop spot dodging. I literally tell that to myself, so that was good on me for recognizing it. However, I'm really not spacing things out well. I dodge, right? I spot dodge, he gets a free punish, and I don't blame him for going for that end light. I jump out of it. Why did I fall dare? Did I not fall before I dare? Just misspacing. He gets a free D-light, and he misses a true combo in a very unfortunate manner. And anyway, don't even worry about this. I end-lighted in the wrong direction before, and now I'm side-taking for no reason. It's fine. I get a free end-light because the SIG has no recovery frames. Like I said, I'm not going to be going over every little thing, but yeah, all just the major themes. Right here, now I'm not really sure. I could have done D-SIG into end-light, but I kind of backed off for whatever reason. This guy does a jump Sair on hammer. That was good for taking advantage of it. Honestly, it might have been more my mistake, but then again, for not end-lighting, but hammer Sair is probably bigger than axe end-light, so it's cool. He gets a good punish, good on him, and he notices finally, this is probably the best thing he's done all match, he notices that I'm literally not doing anything, he dashes up to me and he stops Sairs. Very good. Very, very good. And Right here was not very good. I saw this dodge was okay by me. Like, if I didn't dodge, if I could have probably like dodged forward or something, but I probably didn't really need to do this. But he did a side zig, and if you see me already on the top end, like, it's not like I'm gonna dodge down into the stage, right? It's not like I'm gonna dodge into you. Most players at this platinum diamond level probably won't. They're probably gonna dodge up because they see you're doing a side zig. So he probably should have done an end sig. He would have had a better shot at hitting, especially because on Nash, it's like a 360-degree hitbox. So if I dodged down in, like I saw him go up and I dodged downwards to try and avoid it, it probably would have still hit me and spiked me downwards. Anyway, so right here was very smart by me. Anytime you have a player who wastes their dodge, right, and you're a little bit late to the punish, see right here, if I punished that with a side light, that would have been perfect. But since I'm a little bit late, I instead walk up to him and do an end sig. Anytime you have a sig that hits both grounded and aerial in a pretty big hitbox in a really easy manner, you should do that if you're late on the punish, because think about it. The only way that this player can escape my punish is by going off the stage, which sets up into an edge guard, which although he has hammer, he might have a better, easier time edge guarding, but that's besides the point. We're not taking into account player skill right now. We're just talking about straight objective things. He could go out, he can go into me, which then I'll just hit him with the end sig, or he can go up. Now, if I was late to the punish and I did a dash end light, it would have missed. But since I did a dash end sig, Azoth is broken, I get a free punish, even though I was a little bit late. I sensed that he was going to dodge into the stage. I did dash jump reverse recovery. This platform dash thing should have been the other way. I should have recovered the other way, but it's okay. It's fine. Again, this is the same exact encounter twice in a row. If this player, if I'm doing nothing, I show no intention to hit him right away. I even dash away from him, which is really not the best thing to do, but it's okay. He does a dash spot dodge, thinking that he's gonna go through my move. But if I've been doing nothing this whole match, why are you thinking that I'm going to attack you here? I wait for the dash spot dodge. Again, same thing. I feel like I'm late to the punish. This time he tries to walk past me. I just hit him with a free end sig. Again, it covers so many options. It covers up and it covers in. The only way he can go away from it, he can escape it, is by going away. Again, here, pressing too many buttons. Why dash D or why GCD light? No reason. Why dive kick? No reason. I should have punished the first one anyway, but it's okay because he puts himself in a worse position here. I miss my D-light. It doesn't matter. I back off, get a free end light. This should be a side light, but it's okay. Still getting damage. I miss my D-light read. Right here, I'm pressing too many buttons. Why would I do anything except end light right here? I back off and let him get the weapon. I thought he was going to fall into it, so I did a dash side light, but that was just greedy. Now I kind of give him some space. Right here, this is probably one of the better things. It's a very small encounter and no one did any damage, but it's probably one of the better things he's done all the match. He walks up to me, he sees I'm ready to spot dodge, and I do the spot dodge, but he backs off. Why? I spot dodge right here? He should have just like end lighted me or something. I don't know, or side lighted, whatever. Probably stomp. It definitely would have connected. But he backs off, and then he punishes way too late. That's another thing you're going to see throughout this whole video, is when he's not trying to hit me right away, his punishes are super, super late. Spot dodges. What I should do from here, I've noticed he's been spot dodging every time I fall in with a dare. I should fall on him, dodge up, and since it's a dodge up, you can immediately fast fall right after, fall to the ground, and then after he does a spot dodge, get a free punish. Dare D-light, nair, maybe get a nair. Right here, he punishes right away. This Sair would not even have hit me if I didn't dodge. This was completely misspaced. This was probably just an act of desperation because he uses his jump and he thinks I'm going to try to punish, but again, I'm doing nothing this whole match. Simplicity is key, guys. I am not approaching him. I'm just letting him come to me and I get free punishes off. Right here, I think this is a misinput. I don't think he meant to do that. Throw his weapon directly down. But anyway, he lost his weapon and yeah. Again, right here, he's too focused on himself like I was in the beginning of the match. If he had been looking at me instead of himself, he would have gotten a free end light right here. But then he backs off, and then he tries to return with a side light, giving me ample space to do an end light punish. Now, if I'm an axe player, I know I can end light right away, but I can't end light that quick. He comes up to me when I'm still in active frames. That should have been an end light. Better yet, a stomp ground pound. I mean, a D-light ground pound. I was a little bit late. Perfect. Every time you do an end light on axe, every time an axe player misses an end light, don't jump over them. They're gonna D-light you. This is a good punish. He fell on top of me after I missed the D-light. Oh, what happened? Okay. I missed a D-light and he end lighted me. Perfect. That was a good punish. Now, this is the first weapon throw I've done the whole match, so I don't blame him for getting hit by it. But right here, why did he Sarah wake up? Why? Pressing too many buttons. Instead, he could have, like, probably, instead of retreating down to the wall because he's stuck in active frames, right as he got hit by the weapon, he could have gone upwards or jump up and thrown his weapon back to kind of prevent. Yeah, he could. What I would have done here is I would have jumped, thrown my weapon downwards, if I had enough time, that was, to try and prevent me from getting my weapon back. But, you know, it may or may not have worked, but it's definitely better than what he did, which is falling Sarah down into the wall for no reason, you know. Okay, that was a good dare. However, right here, I do a dash spot dodge for no reason. Again, this player, if he's out of options like this, it's not like he's going to run on top of me. It's not like he's going to fall on top of me with another aerial. He's just going to return back to the corner like most players would. If you have a player burning options and they're scared of you and you're in the center of the stage, yeah, just automatically assume, maybe not all the time, but if this is the first time you're seeing this, it's pretty safe to assume that they'll return to the corner because that's where they're comfortable. They don't want to fall on top of you. No one ever really does. Pressing too many buttons. He does an end light and he immediately dodges when... Look at this. So, I get it. I fall in with the Sare, but I'm just being the smarter player right now. I know he's gonna Sare me. I'm gonna Sare. He knows that... I know that he thinks I'm gonna Sare him, right? So I just back off. But realistically, what I should have done is I should have fallen right here, known that, and then dash side light right here. Get a free nair. Weird weapon throw. It's fair, I guess. He does the right thing here, though, which is if you weapon throw someone on red, you're probably not going to get a follow-up just because it knocks you back so far, so you have to chase them further before you can get a follow-up. So he does the smart thing and just kind of walks towards me. Okay, if I have options, you shouldn't assume that they're going to fall into your move. When you do a move, you got to know it's got to hit, right? I just fall in with a dare and I get a ground pound. Right here, this is probably one of the better things I've done all match. You know, I've been using end light the whole match, but, you know, I actually get a side light because I see that this player is trying to walk away from me like he did before. He threw the weapon, he started walking away. Now, he did a Sare, he started walking away, but I just catch him. Although, I got greedy, and I tried to go for a Sare when that was definitely not true. This dare was an act of desperation. Let me see. Yeah, he used his last jump, right? Right here. He tried to dare to cover himself. He was not trying to hit me. He was just scared that... He just did that to throw it out so that if I jumped into it, you know, that would reestablish stage control for him. However, you can't rely that someone's going to run into your move all the time, you know? You got to initiate the thing yourself. I know this whole video is called The Art of Doing Nothing, but it's really just about being simple. This guy, he's kind of hoping, throwing things out and hoping that I'm going to run into it, when realistically he should just be looking at what's on the screen, and then he can read that from there. Here, he does something interesting. He throws his weapon down, and look at this. This is actually not bad. If I was a better axe player, I would punish this, right? I would punish it. I was just late. He threw his weapon to the right of me, and he drifts to the left because he knows that the weapon throw didn't hit, which is smart. If you throw a weapon on somebody and it hits them, then you can pick it up and then do whatever afterwards. However, if it didn't hit me, then he did the right thing by just ignoring the weapon and walking away. However, if I were him, I probably would have reset a little bit more to the corner. I know I said before that it's easy to read that, someone returned to the corner, but I personally would have because since I'm already on the ground, and if I was the better axe player, I would have punished this landing 100%. right? This is a dangerous zone for him. If I was faster, I would have delayed right here. Or I could have jump nared earlier, but, you know, I'm just not amazing at that yet. It's something I still definitely need to improve on, so it's okay for now. At least he didn't try to run towards the weapon, because that was very predictable. That's me being awful. That's both of us just being very bad at the game. Okay, right here, this was just me being scared. Pressing too many buttons, it's not like it would have hit me. I could have dodged a different way. But anyway, this is good. Most players would run to the wall. You hear me talk about this a lot. Yeah. This delay was just because I went on the wall, but that he landed with the Sair, right? This was in case to catch me if I fell on top of him. If you're out of options, again, no reason to fall on top of your opponent. Just return to the wall. It's fine. Reset your jumps and you're chilling. Nice weapon throw. That Sair was weird, but at least he knows that he's not going to get the follow-up, so he backs off. But right here, instead of Sairing and jumping again, why did he jump again? Right here. Just touch the ground. Now we're both in neutral and he can set something up. Either way, he does a dash. Again, I am doing nothing. Why would you spot dodge right here? Just dash up to me and only spot dodge if you know that I'm going to do something about it. I'm not, right? But it's okay. He gets a stump Sair. Fair kill. That was fair, all right? I just didn't react accordingly, so that's more of my mistake. But you know what? Good on him. He's burning his options. He's pressing way too many buttons. Why would you jump, dodge, fall with the Sair? If I'm in invincibility frames, just walk to the other side of the map. What am I gonna do? Haymaker you? You can just dodge that or jump over it then. But if I'm doing nothing, why are you forcing yourself in the middle of the map and just jumping all over the place? You're just burning options while the only way that you've been showing you like to return to the stage is with a falling aerial. I just dodge and then I punish it. Easy. Okay, this is what I was talking about. It's dangerous to try and wake up to try and immediately punish Azoth, because right here I actually thought this was going to hit, but it's okay. I immediately did a D-Sig. He should have Saired. I don't know why he dared, but it's okay. Side Sig, D-Sig, wake up. Amazing Azoth tech. If you're an Azoth player, take advantage of it. If someone's a little bit slow, you know, you take advantage of that. That was some good unarmed. He took advantage of the platform. Why did I spot dodge? I don't really know. I'm not even going to look at that. This player's punishes are way too late. Way too late. See this? Why is he daring? You gotta know where your move hits, right? If anything, this dare should have been the other way, so it at least has a better chance of hitting me. But since it goes around the left side, there's no chance it was gonna be. I would have, again, had to walk into it. He's kind of hoping that I'll run into it. Right here, he's not pressing the right buttons. Instead of attacking, what he should have done is... Let's see. Yeah, instead of attacking, he should have just done nothing. Right? You should just walk at me, maybe side light then. Kind of, instead of getting outspaced, you can close the distance a little bit more. But instead, he side lights and I get a free end light. Okay, I don't know why I did this. I know this player, he has a jump left, so he's probably going to use it. It's not like Hammer players, they do one jump and they fall with the Sair. No, they're going to do a jump, another jump, a recovery, a dodge. I'm just kidding. They're going to do everything in their power to stay in the air, bait out your spot dodge, and then hit you. That meant to be an end light, but I didn't realize I was still in the air, so I got an air instead. This is me actually falling for the same mistake. I did my dodge up and immediately fast fall down because it's a dodge up, and that's just a little cool mechanic. But I immediately fall to Sair. Why? He's already running away from me. He just gets a free stomp. Okay, why would you ground pound this? It's probably just because he's trying to kill me. He sees I'm in orange, and Hammer Brain thinks same thing with Axe Brain, trying to kill me and even up the damage. But okay, you're gonna see this a lot towards the end. He's going for big play after big play. If you're down, a big play or two is okay if you know you can get it. However, this is a risky play because he's just hoping that I'm gonna run into it, and I could have definitely punished him if I was better. I could have definitely fallen on top of the dare, but I just wanted to get back since I was already running out of options. That was cheeky. But yeah, through this whole match, you're going to see, especially when I start building more damage, that this player goes for big things, big strings, big options. And, you know, if you're going to claw yourself back into a game, you got to do it piece by piece. There's no need to finish a game in 3 minutes. You can take up a lot longer if you need to. Just as long as you're doing something with your time and being productive, then honestly, go for it. Just if you need 5 minutes to win a ranked game, it's fine. Now, on the other hand, running away for 8 minutes, that accomplishes nothing. But that's for a completely different topic. As you see here, this player does an end light, and he dashes up to me, and he does a D light. Why? I have not been jumping this whole match. I spot dodge, which is bad on me, but there's no reason to do more than what you see on the screen. He should have just dashed up to me and end light, if anything. That was a good dare, though. Why end light? I've been already underneath the platform. Yeah, I was already underneath. Right here, I knew he was going to try and get me. Again, this player knows if he hits a side light on me, that has opportunity for big things. But he might as well just be playing a lot safer. Like, if anything, it should have been an end light. But honestly, I would have rather him just hit his movement keys and try to weapon guard me a little bit more. I basically just get a free punish, and yeah. This is pretty interesting movement for me. I could have definitely punished him more, but I just kind of wanted to see where he would move. I know that he's going to try to cover himself the moment he misses something, right? I just bait it out with a few movements, kind of like squeeze past him a little bit with my movement, and then I just get a free side light. This is the first weapon throw that I didn't really like this match. He weapon throw, and he immediately tried to end light. Why? I'm in red. You're not going to get a follow-up. Again, he goes for a D-light jump read. I'm not jumping. No reason to. Just end light. This is actually smart. Now, most players, if they miss a side sig on Azoth, jump afterwards. So he goes for a jump read here, but again, you know, this is me we're talking about. I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to master the art of doing nothing. I'm not jumping. I'm trying to panic as least as I can. You know, I'm still using my dodge willy-nilly, but you know, there's no reason to go for a jump read. Go for 3 jump reads in a row when I'm not jumping. Although it wasn't really that bad of idea, this one, I'll say. That should have been D-Sig or something better. Okay, here. He goes for a big edge guard. And then that dare was okay, I guess, but he's playing with fire right here. I actually meant to do a stare the other way. He's lucky that I misinputted, but he stops before he gets the wall touch anyway. So, and he just kills himself. He was not in position to do that. He overextended, not really overextended, but just got a very unlucky wall touch. But overall, the whole situation off edge wasn't really favorable towards him. He threw his weapon away, and although unarmed dare is very, very good, again, if you're going to claw yourself back into a match, there's no reason to rush it. What he could have done instead is he missed that weapon throw. He could have just returned back to the stage and get a weapon again and try to make a comeback that way, and by playing neutral better instead of relying on this cheesy edge guard that he would have hoped I would have run into. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's the end of the match. I don't even know how long I've been running for. This is just a 3-minute game, but I really tried to pick out as many things as I could see that related to the topic. And you know what? I really hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!